Hey guys, today I'm going to be going through all the best cars you can get totally for free and really quickly for beginners. Now, these cars are not going to be all equally as easy to get, but even with a fairly low garage level, you can still get them for free. Also, when I say quickly, I mean 0 to max or close to max relative to what it usually would take. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with D-Class, my first pick is the Volkswagen Electric R. This guy is one of the D-Class kings, and as long as you're participating in the club clashes frequently, you should be able to gold this car pretty quickly, compared to other D-Class kings and other cars in general. The biggest downsides to this car is 1. It's only available with Club Clash currency, and there are other better worthwhile cars for the Club Clash currency, and 2. D-Class doesn't really matter, and if you're not helping on being top 100 in a weekly competition or something, there are cheaper, better options, well, better depending on the track, so this one may not be such a great car to go for if you're just playing casually. Or maybe you're just not comfortable with driving a car like this, but if you want a quick, easy to get D-Class king, look no further than the Volkswagen Electric R. Now, if you want an easier car to drive and or you want to save your Club Clash currency on something else, may I present to you the BMW i8 Roadster. It's available in its own showroom event and is totally free either from the start or at a really low garage level from what I recall. You are going to need the SRT8, Scat Pack, ZL1, and Volkswagen XL, so getting it to Golden Max should be really easy. Solid choice for both MP and events, or more specifically, the weekly competition. No real downsides to this car, except that in the higher ratings of MP, it is a bit slower compared to most of the other competition as you get more rating, but besides that, totally great car for multiplayer. I was going to throw the Elise and the E-Tense on here, but the Elise is just a slower BMW i8, and the E-Tense is just an Elise, but with 6 points less acceleration, and is a car you're going to start off anyway, so I opted not to. Moving on to C-Class, the Dodge Viper ACR is the only car that's good and really easy to get. It has its own showroom event, and I imagine it's not at a very high garage level to play, which is why it's the only car on here. I'm not sure about the cars needed for the event, but I imagine if there are other cars needed for the Viper, they're going to be really common cars like maybe the Mercedes AMG or other showroom cars like the BMW i8. The F40 isn't a bad choice either, especially for slipstream multiplayer, but it is more expensive to max out. It's only available with Club Clash currency. The Viper is totally free. It's not a great car generally, and much like with D-Class, C-Class isn't even really that relevant anyway, so I really wouldn't recommend it. Moving to B-Class, you have the Huracan and the Apollo N. Honestly, the Apollo N is the better choice as the Huracan Starway event only gets you to 4 stars, and most people already have the Huracan Golden Max anyway. Blueprints aren't available until garage level 18, and the only way to get them under garage level 18 is from the McLaren Speedtail Starway packs. But then again, you still have 6 other cars you can get instead. The Apollo N is available from Club Clash currency, and is a good choice for multiplayer if you have the skill. Solid choice to spend your Club Clash currency on. The Huracan is good if you're willing to dump the tokens into the Speedtail packs to get it to 5 stars, or you can wait until garage level 18 just to buy them in the Legend store, but that's not the point of this video. But since it is a Starway event car, and you can get it to 4 stars totally for free, and the Huracan is just a really good car all around, and the cars for it aren't that hard to get either, I'll throw it on here. The Volkswagen W12 also has a showroom event, but it is more expensive, grindier, and isn't available until garage level 17. That's the bad news. The good news is that you only need the W12 to play the W12 showroom event, because it's set up similar to a car hunt event. Unfortunately, you can't play it until garage level 17, which is why I didn't mention it earlier with the Huracan and the Apollo N. A-Class. The Porsche 918 Spyder and the VLF. The Porsche 918 Spyder through the Club Clash, and if you can drive not great handling cars well, it is a really good choice for multiplayer. The VLF through its own special, exclusive event. Think Apollo N, but with 10 points better nitro. The Vanda has its own showroom event and is super agile. Think the Corvette, but with 10 points better acceleration and 11 miles per hour faster. Unfortunately, it's not available until garage level 16. I know, right? Other good cars are the Genty Aquilone and the Peugeot Onyx. Both have Starway events, but again, they are more expensive and you have to have certain cars to start them up. And you don't even get them to max stars anyway, so I didn't put them on here. I throw the McLaren 650 GT3 on here, which is also available in the Club Class store, but in my opinion, the Porsche 918 Spider, being cheaper and requiring less blueprints, is better value in my opinion. Anyway, S-Class. The Trion Nemesis, Egoista, and the former king of the game, the Koenigsegg Jesko. The Jesko through the Club Clash and the Trion and Egoista in their own exclusive event, just like the VLF. The Trion Nemesis is a great free car. Think Devil 16 or Hennessy Venom, but less extreme but still good. The Egoista is helpful in other events, or more specifically, the Genty Aquilone Starway event, and is a good car for MP, and helps max out the Trion Nemesis quicker. Honorable mentions for S-Class are the Speedtail, Scion, and the Gara RS. The Speedtail is fine, but considering that there are other Starway events that it has to rotate through, and you need to have certain cars, it's not the best car, in my opinion, compared to other cars like the Jesko and the Trion Nemesis. The Scion is also good, but isn't available until you get the key for the Volkswagen W12, and the Agera RS is also good, but why go for the RS when you could get the Jesko? Hell, you need 45 more blueprints just to unlock the Agera. So yeah, that friends are all the best, easy to get cars you can get really quickly for each class. Let me know if I missed any cars, or just comment a car you think should be on this list, and I'll see you later. Bye!